Bueno, me encuentro con dos grandes personajes que ustedes los conocen por sus interpretaciones en televisión y también en cine. Jake, Jane, it's a pleasure to be here. Un placer estar con ustedes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Do you know any Spanish? ¿Nada de español?
Un poquito.
Un poquito. You should do the voices in the translation for the movie.
Right.
Let me begin saying, it's a great movie. I really had a lot of fun. How was it for you?
We enjoyed it very much, and we got to work together a little bit too. Usually you do it by yourself in a booth, and we actually had a couple of times where we got to look into each other's eyes.
Super fun, but also just in a very general sense, we're doing a Disney movie.
Yeah.
And we grew up with Disney, and so it's just it's a real honor to be included.
What is so great about Disney movies? I watched it last night. It's a movie based on video games and all that kind of stuff that we all pass through. And even though you are an adult, you feel like a kid. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. Well, I think the metaphor, if you will, of the game is kind of a metaphor for life. Everybody's kind of stuck in their own game. Sometimes you're stuck in it. You feel stuck in it. And in order to know freedom in your life, even though you're in this game, you sometimes have to jump your game and go to another game and face the challenges there. And then when you do come back, you're a changed person in that you do it all differently. You have a freedom within the job you're doing. And
that happened in the movie. You laugh, you see the action, your heart goes like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
It's so great. They have so different faces on this movie. How was it for your part? Your character is very based on a known video game. Did you have to try the game before enrolling?
I didn't. I did not, but Hero's Duty, I'm familiar with, of course, how the game in our movie works, and it's a first-person shooter game, and I know that there's an equivalent out there. But you know, it's not something that I'm into, but I do understand war, and I do understand internal battles, and that's exactly what my character is fighting. Not only a battle on the outside, but a battle on the inside.
Yeah. You're Felix in the movie, the good guy, the guy that always gets the medals. How is it, in your perspective, the life of Ralph? Because we get to know Ralph a little bit more, and he's sad about his job. But what's your take on the relationship between Felix and Ralph?
Well, I think Felix and Ralph have a very fraternal relationship where they do love each other, but there is some friction sometimes. But also I think Felix is just so dead set on doing his job and doing good and being the good guy that he loses sight that Ralph might not be as happy in his position. And so when Ralph does take that journey, it kind of throws Felix for a loop, and he learns something as well.
Yeah, of course. When you see yourself on the movie screen doing these characters, you're an animation, how does it feel? Because it has part of each of you. Felix it has, oh, I see him, I see her. How is it for you?
Well, I think I look great.
You look great.
She looks amazing.
I never looked better.
You're hotter in person.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's very sweet.
Well done, sir.
You know, he can stick around.
You win, Panama.
Yes. So, what can you tell your friends if your friend asks you, what is this movie about? What is Wreck-It Ralph about?
Well, I would tell them it's in the world of video games, but also it's about people who, when they realize they need change in their lives, it's taking the action to make that change happen. And just realizing what you have to offer and being okay with that.
And you
I think that's exactly the same. You know, when you get stuck in a rut, doing what you're doing, sometimes it's not the job that you're doing so much, it's how you feel about yourself and inside. And, you know, go ahead and jump that game, take the risk, play another game for a little while, and learn your lessons, and then come back renewed.
It's a great story.
Yeah,
it's a great Disney movie, and you're great on it.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much. A real
Thank you.
pleasure. Yes,
It's
sir.
a pleasure.
Nice to